This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of Friday, April 21st, 2023. I'm Alex Brown. Indiana University this week unveiled an initiative designed to support greater startup creation and growth across its statewide footprint. IU Bloomington Provost Rahul Shrivastava says IU Innovates will serve as a network to help faculty and students accelerate their ideas.
Everything from taking an idea, building it into a prototype, to thinking about how to launch a company, how to do licensing, how to scale up a business from a basic small idea to something bigger. It's about connecting entrepreneurs in the state, in the region, and nationally, connecting our alumni who are in the business world back with ideas here on campus. So it's a whole 9 yards of things it takes to move discoveries or inventions that are happening on campus into a pipeline that then leads to real products for the market.
The initiative is set to launch this fall. Purdue Ventures has invested $250,000 in Trio Pharmaceuticals, an antibody-based cancer therapeutics company founded by a Purdue University biophysics and structural biology alumnus. The investment is part of a $2.2 million Series Seed funding round that includes other investor groups. Trio Pharmaceuticals says its therapies enhance the body's immune system to effectively attack cancers. Founder Shiva Bhaumik said the investment round will allow Trio to advance its technology and find the best drug candidates to further develop. For the fourth consecutive month, Indiana's unemployment rate remained at 3.1% in March. The Indiana Department of Workforce Development says the state added 3,300 private sector jobs over the previous month. With the additional jobs, Indiana's total private employment stands at 2,830,500, marking a new employment peak for the state. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Indiana, it's time to get revved up. Inside Indiana Business is going racing. We'll be at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the month of May and take you inside the business of motorsports, from gasoline alley to high-tech race shops to small-town dirt tracks. We'll explore what fuels a billion-dollar industry in the state. Join the entire Inside Indiana Business team from the world's greatest race course for Business at the Brickyard, brought to you by Purdue University. It's checkered flag coverage you won't want to miss.
Employees at a New York company thought they were arranging a $3 million face mask delivery of what they claimed to be 1 million authentic masks to the Indiana Economic Development Corporation at the height of the pandemic. But IIB's Wes Mills reports the agency was working behind the scenes on its own plans.
The IEDC was helping federal agents organize an October 2020 seizure of what they said was a counterfeit product from a seller already under investigation. Agents assured the IEDC that it would not face legal consequences for setting up the handoff and refusing to pay up for fake goods. That didn't stop the company, Edward Roberts LLC, which does business as ER Life Science, from suing the IEDC for the mask shipment's full purchase price a year later. The dispute is ongoing. The lawsuit, filed in February 2022, accuses the IEDC of breaking a contract and stealing the product. The IEDC's counterclaim, meanwhile, says there was never a contract, and the agency said it was U.S. Customs and Border Control that, quote, seized the masks and refused to give them back. It argued for that and other reasons it was immune from liability under Indiana's Tort Claims Act. Instead, the IEDC accused the company of committing fraud and counterfeiting. Spokeswoman Erin Schweitzer said the IEDC has processed 3 invoices totaling $76,000 so far. She added that the entity could not comment on pending litigation. Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
The University of Evansville and the Warwick County School Corporation are offering a new program for high school students interested in pursuing careers in exercise science and physical therapy and education. Students enrolled in the program will have the opportunity to complete both high school and post-secondary courses simultaneously and earn credit. The partners say the courses are then eligible to be transferred as college credit to UE or other universities that would accept transfer credit. The programs will be taught at the newly developed Warwick Pathways Career Center, which is scheduled to open this fall. A Northeast Indiana language education startup is seeing early success, but its CEO says that's only because of advice he received at an immersive ideation workshop shortly before the company's product launch. Language Matters has developed an online platform that provides translation services to help clients reach Hispanic communities, as well as tutoring in Spanish, French, and English. But co-founder Lucas Fonseca attended Discovery Week, a 3-day workshop hosted by the Kosciuszko Economic Development Corporation and Indianapolis-based Next Studios, and he was told his company's model of going direct to consumers wouldn't work, and he should instead focus on a B2B model.
You have this idea in mind, and then you hear some feedback and you take it, and then you end up with that being the main thing you're doing. So it was a complete shift from being pretty certain and confident with what I wanted to do and what our company was going to do with this specific product. And then that shifted completely to what we learned in that workshop. And now we're just doing that 100%.
The company has since landed clients such as the City of Warsaw and Grace College, as well as 10 nonprofits, including the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne. Purdue University President Mung Chiang is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.